The Teeny Tiny Ghost by Kay Winters. Once, there was a timid teeny tiny ghost. He lived in a teeny tiny house with two teeny tiny black cats. The teeny tiny ghost went to teeny tiny school. He learned his teeny tiny alphabet, shivered at spooky stories, and heard about Halloween. He had never been out on that night, but it sounded very scary. Each day after school, the teeny tiny ghost tried to do his homework. Haunting is very hard, he told his teeny tiny black cats. They sat on the windowsill to watch. First, he booed, then he wooed, till he made the rafters tumble. Here's our rafters. Then he howled and yowled till the echoes came a-calling. Ooh. And he had to hide his teeny tiny head. I'll never learn, wailed the teeny tiny ghost. I'm so timid, I scare myself. And a teeny tiny tear slid down his cheek. His teeny tiny cats climbed on his lap, licked his teeny tiny face, and purred their teeny tiny purrs. On Halloween night, some eerie yellow lights bobbed by the house of the teeny tiny ghost. What's that? He said, holding his cats close, and his teeny tiny heart beat bumpity bump. Then he heard on his teeny tiny door, "Who's there?" called the teeny tiny ghost. "Let us in," cried the voices, and they sounded very big. The teeny tiny ghost looked around. Could he hide? He slipped inside the grandfather clock, but he shivered and shook until he made the clock chime bing bong, bing bong. The teeny tiny ghost thought his head would explode. He undid the latch and escaped. Rap tap tap came the knocking on his teeny tiny door. "Let us in," cried the voices, and they shouted very loud. The teeny tiny cats meowed and meowed. "Don't be afraid," said the teeny tiny ghost. "I won't run away. I'll keep you safe. We have to be very, very brave." The teeny tiny ghost took a long breath. He huffed and puffed till he felt very big. He booed and he wooed till he felt very bold. He howled, then he yowled, and he sounded very loud. Then he heard hands clapping, and he heard voices cheering. Bravo for the teeny tiny ghost. It's Halloween. Trick or treat, cried the ghost from his school, and they pranced about in costumes and masks. His best friend Gilbert wore a blue sailor suit. He tooted tiny tunes on a teeny tiny horn. Come in. That's okay. Oh, did I make a mistake?
If I should take it to class.
What do I do for the schedule? That's why I keep it on my phone. um, I have him from 1:45 to 2:15.
Okay.
I have this little guy till one. Yeah, so I technically do in like 1 minute.
That's fine. She said 1:30, so we were like.
No, it's 1:45 to 2:15.
He's down in our room when you're ready.
Okay, thanks. That got interrupted. All right.
Went back.
Bummer.